Hi everyone, this is Tiffany.
This is Daisy.
Today in this presentation, we will mainly focus on the feminism and Chanel No. 5. In this presentation, this is our outline of our presentation. Firstly, we will make a brief introduction of Chanel No. 5. Then we will from three perspectives, scent, advertisement, and celebrity, to analyze the relationship between the Chanel No. 5 and the feminism. And lastly, we will make a brief conclusion for this presentation. Now let's move to the first part, the introduction of Chanel No. 5. Chanel No. 5 was launched at 1921. Its target audience is women, and it's the top 5 bestsellers perfume in the world. So here is a question. What makes it so unique, and why it becomes so popular? After a lot of investigations, Daisy and I found that maybe the secret is the feminism, and we guess the truth behind Chanel No. 5 is the feminism. So, for the following presentation, we will from three perspectives to analyze this statement. Firstly, we think the scent is the first perspective. However, before it, I want to identify a term that the feminisms really care about, the gender socialization. It means masculinity and femininity are product of the society. Here is a picture which is a very typical example of the socialization. In this picture, we can find that in the beginning of the 19th century, people are generally accepted that the pink is for the boy and the blue is for the girl. I know it's quite different from nowadays, but it's the general rules at that time. So it's a kind of stereotype gender norm. However, feminism really care about this phenomenon and they actually don't like it because they think this stereotype gender norm probably reinforce women's subordinate social position. You know, the society always gives a woman many tags, such as emotional, like ignorant or passive. So the feminists really try to want to diminish the influence of the socialization. At the same time, Chanel No. 5 did the same thing through the ascent, just like the feminists. In the 19th century, there is a conventional rules for women to use the perfume, is that different women should use different perfume. For this woman, for the respectable woman, people generally think that this woman can use the perfume with the scent like a singular garden flowers, such as the rose. However, for those women who have a very low social positions, only can use the perfume with the jasmine smell because the society asks her to use this smell to attract men. This is the social standing. However, Chanel have questioned those social standing, and she wants to create a woman's perfume with a woman's scent. So she combined both rose and jasmine because she tried to create a paradox that the woman cannot be identified by society. A woman can both be sexual and pure together. That is the nature of Chanel No. 5. Obviously, this kind of idea are unconventional at that time, but it fits the feminist preference that every woman is unique and they cannot be identified by the society. Now let's move to the advertisement part. We find that the feminism is also very obvious in the advertisement in Chanel No. 5. There is a very bad phenomenon that women are more likely than men to be objectified, especially for the sex appeal. Women always have a subordinate position in the advertisement. So that's why the feminism always feel sad and feel uneasy or feel unsatisfied with the sexuality in the advertisement. Here is a very typical example for this bad phenomenon. It's the Tom Ford perfume advertisement. All of these posters are the perfume of the comfort. We can find those posters have a very strong sexual imagination, arouse our sexual imagination. For instance, for the first two pictures, we can find it uses a woman's private body as a basis to show the perfume. It's crazy. Also, for the second poster, we can find a woman is biting a cherry. Cherry here is not just a fruit, it has a strong sexual meaning because cherry often refers to some fecundity. So all of them can try to arouse our human sexual imagination. However, feminism states that they understand that sex appeal is one of the marketing methods to attract audience. However, they think those kind of advertisements already are very offensive, and they break the balance between the money and the respect towards the woman. So the Chanel No. 5 is very obviously fits the preference of the feminisms.
And in these pictures, we can see that Chanel No. 5 perfume advertisement did not pay so much attention to the sexuality. In fact, um, Chanel No. 5 perfume tries to convey the feminist characteristics and tries to tell people to be confident and elegant. For example, in the first poster of the Chanel No. 5 in 1921, there is an independent woman and there is a bottle of the Chanel perfume, and it is the first and the number of the perfume is No. 5, and the name of the poster was called The New Woman, and it is the first to try to break people's stereotype of the woman at that time. And the other three posters tries to focus on the women's eye contact, and they are feminist characters. Um, so compared to the Tom Ford perfume, Chanel No. 5 perfume advertisement is more about the feminist characters, and they try to tell people to be confident, elegant, and powerful. So when we analyzing these posters, we can find the female in these posters are quite significant because they are always chosen as the celebrity ambassadors. So because this woman had this strong relationship with the feminism. So I will introduce two famous celebrity ambassadors to you. The first woman is called Nicole Kidman, and in the poster we can find she looks very confident and elegant through her face expression, her straight back, the black clothes and the environment. The reason why she was chosen as the celebrity ambassador is that she stands for the elegance and she's the spirit of the modernity. As a successful actress, she also attended the Me Too movement to call for people pay attention to women's equal right as a man. The next woman is Marilyn Monroe. As we know, she's quite sex and she's a sex symbol and a beauty icon. And she was regarded as one of the most sexist women in the world. Of course, she's also a strong woman who constantly fight for what she believes in. And during a TV conversation, when someone asked, "What do you wear when you go to bed?" and she said, "Just a few drops of No. 5." It was such a quite a famous quote in Chanel. Now it also makes a difference in the marketing. And we can see these celebrity ambassadors have very strong relationship with the feminism. According to Aristotle's Rhetoric in 2002, different types of characters can arouse different emotional response. It is also the function of ethos, and I would like to explain more. when combining the psychological principles, as we can see in these following graphs, the ambassadors, as we have mentioned before, they have the strong relationship with the feminism. And these ambassadors stand for the brand. Although Chanel No.5 did not say, I have the feminism, this characteristic. However, and the people or the consumers, they will connect the Chanel No.5 with the feminism together because of the ambassador. So as for conclusion, we have talked about three perspectives of the feminism and the Chanel No.5. And the first is that Chanel No.5 was the first perfume to break the stereotype of the perfume scent. And second, the advertisement more focused on the women's spirits rather than the sex sale. And the last, the celebrities always have these strong relationships with feminism. So as we discovered, the truth or the secret behind the Chanel No.5 is the feminism. And this is our topic, and following page is the reference. Thanks for your listening.
Bye.
Bye.